It's been more than 3 years now since Russia invaded Ukraine. The fighting, dying, and suffering there continues, and now there are new worries about whether America will keep her promise to help the country remain free. A Dallas attorney, though, says he is committed to helping the people of Ukraine and even travel to the war-torn country to see conditions there for himself. Attorney Rogge Dunn is speaking to us from Kyiv, Ukraine. And Rogge, thank you so much for joining us. Of all the places to go in the world right now, I would not think of Ukraine. What made you want to go to that country?
Well, I raised over $100,000 for General Petraeus's charity, which provides counseling via the Zoom and internet to war-torn victims here in Ukraine. And he invited me to go and accompany him and his delegation to the Kyiv Security Conference. And it was just something that I couldn't pass up. I've had the privilege to meet and talk to citizen soldiers and the populace and find out firsthand what they've experienced.
What have you learned being on the ground there? How do the people there feel about the U.S. right now?
Well, they still appreciate everything we do, and they're hopeful that the U.S. and Europeans will continue to support them. The other thing that I learned that was amazing is just how close they were to losing this war. They were not prepared, and literally citizen soldiers, much like America's Minutemen, came to the rescue. I talked to 2 soldiers, and they had javelins, and they didn't know how to use them. And they said, literally, we crawled into position to where the Russian tanks were, and we had to get out our phones and find out on YouTube how to use those javelins, which they did, and they knocked out the tanks.
Wow. Rogge, why are you so passionate about this cause? Would you agree with me that sort of the temperature of America has changed with respect to this war? Why are you so passionate?
I think everybody's gotten war weary, but that's exactly what Putin's counting on. And I'm a student of history, and I think that just like it took America and the Europeans too long to stand up to Hitler, and he made ground, that we have to do the same thing to Putin, not only because it's the right thing to protect democracies in Europe, but he won't stop at Ukraine. There's too big of a risk. And so I'm very passionate about helping these people. And when you see them and you talk to them, you just understand that they are in need of help against a bully.
What's your message, Mr. Dunn, to North Texans and the rest of the country?
Well, I think we all need to get involved. There's many ways you can help with donations, with support politically, so that these people don't have to fight Putin, the big bully, with one hand tied behind their back. That is so important to help them.
Rogge Dunn with the Dunn Group in Dallas, speaking to us from Kyiv, Ukraine. Thank you so much, Rogge, for the insight. Safe travels.
Thank you, Robbie, for covering this important story. It means a lot to the people here.
Thank you.